Yeah. Yep. So
We had 2 horses, and we're floating 2 casters behind those.
yeah, I would say let's go on and start. Jax may be along, maybe not, but I will grab his characters and play them for now. Unless somebody wants to play two. John, you've already got two. So Aries and Dicky, if you want to play two, let me know.
You want me to play one?
If you want, let me clear the owners.
Maybe, I don't know. Give the cleric maybe to Dick.
Owners are cleared. Dick, if you want to pick up Argyle, Fairfax, you're welcome to. Aries, if you want to pick up Thabble the fighter, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I'll play him.
Yeah, let me play the fighter. I don't want to think that much tonight.
Dabblebean.
All right, which one is Dabblebean the fighter?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I have to do? Click him? His picture?
Yeah.
You got to release it, I guess.
Thought I did.
Unlock position.
Cleared the.
Oh, he's probably.
Double click the picture.
You got to go to the characters folder from the records tab.
Oh, okay. Menu, records, characters, and
there you go. Now click it.
Got it. Okay. Let me just go ahead and tell your story, and I'll look over his stuff. Rope use, mountaineering.
All right. Aries,
you didn't give him any skills either.
Aries, do you want to pick up Argyle, or do you want me to run him? I'm fine either way.
I'll stick with one character for now.
Okay, fair enough.
Plus, who wants to play 2 clerics at once? Just saying.
Double the joy.
Just a quick, John. What is rope use and mountaineering 30% for this guy?
Just
on
skills.
The skills?
Yeah, just skills. You'll have a better chance of doing something outlandish with rope use and mountaineering, right? So
it'll just at 3%, it's not going to get used.
Yeah, we won't use that. I will alter the probabilities, right? So, as an example, anyone can climb not a very steep mountain, right? I mean, it takes some cardio, no special equipment. If there's a path, you're going up, right? But to navigate more of a steeper wall with crevices, a layman can't do that. Just right, reasonably so. But someone with mountaineering skills can. So then I would give you a probability of doing that, whereas John and Aries would have no chance of doing
that.
I don't need to. I got boots of levitation.
Right, whatever. You're right. You get my point. So we'll figure it out. Okay. All right, guys. Good. So let's get going here. So we are on the fourth session. The fourth session of Queen of Spiders here. We have yet to see the Steading of the Hill Giants, but it's out there somewhere. As a reminder, you guys are voluntold, as Aries said, to go and figure out where the Giants are and to try to eradicate the threat to the Marsh of Styric. As a result, you will get to keep all the shiny good things you find and be praised in song and dance for at least a day. And then forgotten about, most likely. But until then, this is what you're doing. Last time, you guys were on the way to the Steading, which is about a 2-3 day journey south. But you got sidetracked last week with some ogres who were cattle rustling, for lack of a better word, and you had an encounter with them where you prevailed. You took away their shiny things, and but beat up and bloodied and battered, and you guys are now heading to Middleburg, which is the closest town, about an hour and a half from you. And I think with the horses being decimated for the most part, you guys figure out a way. And without further ado, I would say you're at Middleburg, or at least on the outskirts of it. Sound fair?
Excellent. Okay. Good. We need to find an inn or a farm or wherever we can lay down.
Okay. I am going to put. Well,
temple.
first of all, I might remove the pointers. And now I've just pushed out on the map. I've just pushed out a link about Middleburg. It describes the town and what it's about. You can peruse it when you want to. But basically, as you approach Middleburg, you'll see that the palisades loom unevenly. Clearly, the palisades are patched with mismatched timber. And some of these are I've textualized here. As you approach the gate on the road, you see a single wagon that waits at the gate. It's being inspected by town guards, which you assume to be town guards. They're basically look like any kind of town guards. And that the wagon itself seems to be a caravan, from what you can tell. And there are some appeared hired mercenaries that are surrounding and accompanying it. After what seems to be a fairly long search, they're waved through, and the guy who apparently is in charge waves you guys forward as he sees you on the road.
What was in the cart in front of us? What did it appear to be?
The little bit you could see, because it was covered with basically a large canvas tarp. But what you could see would be some what appeared to be sacks of grain, of grain, and maybe some foodstuffs.
Does the town appear to be preparing for a siege?
Funny you should say. It clearly has been sieged. It seems it's certainly been beat up, as normally what you would imagine the walls, the palisades around the town have been battered. It's been hastily kind of repaired,
Reconstructed.
You see smoke rising from beyond those palisades downhill, because this is on a slight hill. At the lower part of the city, from the vantage you have, you see that there's some smoke rising, probably not from chimneys, but still from some charred, maybe buildings.
Are there any corpses anywhere?
You see no sign of corpses or dead bodies around. You
ready to make another friend, John?
Just some tired. Yeah, right. The necromancer. A question always out of the necromancer's mouth.
Is there a dead body nearby?
Tired but.
Oh, strictly for scientific purposes.
Right. Set of guards does wave you forward.
Well, they probably are a little put back by the fact that two of us are floating in the air behind the horses, but I'll try to get back down on the ground now that we're here.
Okay, you guys approach, or do you stay distant? Do you want to go around the town? What do you want to do?
No, we approach.
Yeah, don't see any reason to not approach.
They don't appear hostile, so.
No, they're not. They're just people doing their jobs, as you can clearly gather.
I'll let Idri do the talking up front if we need to.
Okay, well, older man walks forward, certainly has kind of a commander's bearing. He stops forward and he says, "Greetings, sirs. My name is Sergeant Halvar Krieg, at your service. Seeing as though you are no caravan, What business do you have in Middleburg?
Well, Idri looks around and she just basically says, "We're an adventurers group, and we've been dispatched to have a look around at the south areas for what we've been told about marauding giants that are wreaking havoc. And from the looks of things here, is that what has happened?"
Uh, sadly, yes. You are the second such group to come through in as many days, seeking some information and some pursuits of the giants. If only you and the other group had come earlier, perhaps this town may have been spared. But yes, not but 4 days ago, did we have a group of hill giants come down and wreak havoc on the town. We did what we could. My men, I lost half of them in the battle before the giants seemed satisfied with their destruction and turned and went back the way they came.
"Oh, that's terrible," she says. Just so happens that we are looking for hill giants. Did they come from the south?
Are there any hill giant bodies around?
I already asked if there was corpses. So.
Well, we took whatever we could, and trust me, we did our best, and we fought in the wars, right? We fought in the Ayu's wars, and I have a veteran
Right, but I'm
group
saying
here.
they probably didn't drag them all into a pile and light them up, because who's big enough to do that? They should all be laying out in the field if there are any, right?
I doubt
So
they
you
killed
group-
any giants.
Yeah, I was getting to that, good sir. Despite my veteran crew, having fought in the wars, we could not avail ourselves of a single loss of the giants. They came and they tore down the south side of our city. While when we got close, you had others not but 300 yards away hurling boulders. We couldn't even get close. And my men who did got slaughtered.
Elvarin says, "So you don't have any spellcasters in town, do you?"
And we don't keep any retainer wizards on retainer. We're unable to afford that. We're just a
Well,
small
we
town
need-
of under 1,000 souls, and now under half that. And until recently, that was sufficient. The militia that we have was sufficient, but times are changing, it seems.
Well, it so happens that we are wounded, several of our members, and we need to mend.
Rest up for the night.
Yeah, we need to rest up and mend ourselves. So while we're here, we will, of course, offer our protection.
Well, I don't hesitate to tell you, and these times are times for transparency and not anything other than straight talk. Even if you were conditioned for ill, I don't think, seeing as you are also battered, but I think we'd have our hands full to try to divert your activities. But I sense that is not the case, and trust you to your word. You can go to the Broken Pike. It is on the south side of the town, before the true destruction. South of that, you can ask for Garrick Holst. He's a fellow militiaman, now turned proprietor. He'd be glad to have your muscle there. As you can imagine, with any tragedy, there are always those who would take advantage. And we have our hands full looking for bandits and making sure thievery doesn't happen in the town.
So the brunt of the attack did come from the south, then.
Yes, undoubtedly. And as to the question where they went back to the general direction they came, which is south.
All right. Well, that coincides exactly with what we were told. So there's some steading to the south where these hill giants are coming from, and you'll be happy to know that's exactly where we're heading as soon as we rest up.
I pray that you are successful in your endeavors, because our town can't stand another vicious attack like this one. It'll be the end of the town.
We'll do what we can. All right. Well, we appreciate the information. We'll head to this inn, and of course, if something should happen, don't hesitate to, send the alarm our way and let us know.
We still, yes, thank you. We still have a functioning alarm. If you do hear the clanging of the old iron bell, you'll know to find a sturdy structure, as we have, we'd be under attack. But hopefully you won't hear that clang of the bell.
Okay, do we see the bell where it is? Is it the center of town, the north end, south end?
No, it's you can't see it from where you're at, but
You can't
It's,
see the bell.
yeah.
It's not that high up then?
It's a second-story building.
Okay.
Cool. Well, unless anybody's got anything else they want to do, I mean, we can at least head to this inn, and then if somebody needs to spread out to get other stuff, it's still, I would imagine it's what? It can't be too late in the day. Maybe
Yeah, probably like
5, 6 o'clock.
5, 6 p.m. Yeah.
All right, well, go lead on, John. Where do you want to go?
The inn,
To
I
the
guess. Yeah, to the inn we go.
Okay, just as a reference, I have, if you click the link on Middleburg that I put on the map, and hopefully you can see it.
I'm clicking it, but it's not opening for some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, interesting. I shared the link. Let me put it in the chat. See if you can open it from there.
Oh, also, do you have your sound effects going on a different link, or is it all coming through Discord?
It is coming through Discord. I've got KenkuBot. So far, I've not done anything. We do need to push out the link for Ares, though. So Ares, I've got Syrinscape as well. I will put that in the chat in Discord.
Hold on. Hey, sweetie, what you doing? Okay, good. Everything go all right?
I'm just copying the link now.
All right. Well, I'm playing D&D with the boys now, so. All right. Well, talk to me when you get home. Love you. Bye. All right. I mean, on my map, I have this against the hill giants and the whole black square box I'm looking at. And then the background is the big map.
All right, I'm just going to take the location. I'm going to put it in the chat. Give me a second. All right, check the chat and see if that works for you.
So what do you double click it? Is that it? There we go. Down in Middleburg, description.
There's a second tab with a picture of it as well. In its less destructed state. in better golden times, that's the picture.
Why aren't we staying at the Holiday Inn Express?
You might give it time.
All right, so it's kind of a circular town. River at the south end, I guess. Is that how we're going to look at it on the map? North,
Yeah,
yes.
river runs by it. It's kind of a directional. I mean, don't take it as gospel.
So they attack from across the river then, if they're coming from the south.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming in at the north, I guess. There, all right. What's in the very center there?
I don't know. You tell me. I haven't looked at it too deeply.
Okay, no, I'm just...
Market Square.
Okay.
Yeah, an open market, right? So, okay.
Oh, there's a temple for Delabir. That's my deity.
Is it?
Melvari.
Okay. All right.
Huh. Yep. We could head there if we need to, like, get cures.
Okay.
Although I don't really think we have clerics, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's up to you. You guys do what you want.
Well, we're definitely going to the inn. See if they got at least one room.
Mhm.
Preferably two. Got
You
6
can
people.
see there's some descriptors I've had with the town. I basically, this is a town clearly in the aftermath of some destruction. Yeah, there is a bit of overcrowding in the non-destructed buildings. The south side, there is burned out kind of buildings and some, fully
There really isn't
destroyed
any
things.
room here then at the inn, is what you're saying.
Well, you don't know until you
Would there-
ask, right? But
Well,
and the end is not the place where it would be. As a mercy, they'll be granting rooms, but I'm sure the proprietor will find means. But that's up to you to go and talk to them. The temple certainly is keeping some people, but
Well, I mean, I could always create our own space if I need to. So it won't be comfortable necessarily. We'd have to sleep like we'd sleep in a dungeon or something, but I can give us some privacy. Let me look here.
and
Yeah, I
just
was
a
about
point.
to say, if nothing else, we could sleep outside. It wouldn't be great, but we could rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a rope trick spell, so I could always use that if we really need to.
I just wanted to do a sound check for Ares. Ares, I'm going to play a sound effect. Let me know if you hear it. Did anybody hear that?
I did.
very soft, whatever it is. It doesn't sound loud.
You just have to open the Syrinscape link. So that's in the Discord chat. Ares and Dickie, same thing. You have to reopen Syrinscape full player. You'll hear some sound effects.
It'll just open up your browser if you double click it.
Yep, I got it.
And then make sure you press the start button, of course.
Am I coming through?
Discord open.
I hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, great. Okay, so you guys are clearly into the north gate. You without further ado, you pass by. Let's see, where's the temple? The temple is to the right. The inn is straight. So which way do you guys want to go? You want to go to the temple, or you want to go to the Broken Pike?
Well, he recommended the Broken Pike, so we'll go there first.
All right, John, I'm looking at our 4 squares here, the King Slay, Dr. Sachs, and Meniscus here. Where's the button you want me to hit for the sound effects?
Oh, you know where it says gaming?
Gaming,
Chat.
okay.
The channel that we're in, you click that, you'll see open chat.
Open chat.
Yeah, and then the very last link at the bottom of that is the link you need to click.
Meniscus.
Mencius or whatever. Mencius.
Yes.
Sound,
Meniscus,
Syrinscape,
and
click to start.
Kneecap.
Yeah, just double click that. It should open your browser automatically, and you should see a page, Syrinscape.
Yeah, and I got the volume at 150%. Maybe it's oh, there we go. That's loud.
Yeah, it's only for sound effects. It's not for music. The music is coming through the Kenku bot, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
can switch it.
No, he can lower it
I'm
himself.
I'm good. Go ahead. I just needed to turn it down for a second. That's all.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good. All right. So you guys are going to the Broken Pike. That's fine. The sun is cresting. Since it is in the mountains, the sun is cresting behind the mountains. It is getting darker as you pull into a fairly busy but oddly not so bustling inn, whereas the remaining what's the livestock situation? What we got going on? Got 2 horses.
2 horses, that's it. And my raven.
Okay. Well, there is. Go ahead, Diggy.
No, go ahead.
Okay, there's a post, hitching post, that runs half the side of the inn. There are other horses and steeds here, as mercenaries have found their way here as well. But there is room to hitch your to, if you so desire.
Well, we obviously want to talk to the proprietor of this Garrick Holst. But there's got to be some kind of like stable boys or something around here, I'd imagine.
Maybe under better times there would be, and maybe there are, but there's no one to tend to the horses at the moment.
All right, well, let Thibblebane watch the horses while the rest of us go in. 'Cause we don't want to go with no horses, and we might want to ask out around who owns the other horses out front.
Oh, it's mercenaries. One of those.
Yeah, well, we may be able to trade.
There's a whole
them
bunch
out.
of them.
I mean, we got some of those gems, so I mean, if we want to spend some gems to get some horses,
Yeah,
it may be overpaying, but
we can cross that in the morning, I suppose. Let's get into the inn and just get. Yeah, I don't want to waste a lot of time on this inn thing. That's what I'm getting at. I want to get in here, get healed, and get the hell out of here.
All right. So you guys go into the inn. Thibblebane waits with the horses. Bring me some ale and some food, mind you. So I'm sure you can role play him, Dickie, but he is not happy being left without some food and ale. So you guys enter in. It is a busy again, not a joyful, but a somber but busy place. Most tables are taken. There's kind of a long table where drinks or orders are kind of served up. There's a very broad shouldered, heavily muscular guy in his early 50s. Has a short beard and haircut, clear dead ringer from ex-military, hustling, sweating, getting stuff out, barking commands at the wait staff here, but not unpleasantly so. Just keeping order in an otherwise pretty busy inn. There is a rectangular table that would hold 4. There's 5 of you. I suppose you'll make that do, and that's the situation.
well, 4 of us will sit down, and John can walk around the room, the necromancer, and figure out what's going on.
Not the necromancer. Let the bard handle the talkie. Necro will just sit down.
That's fine.
Yeah. Idri will go over and say hello to this innkeep and basically tell him, roughly why we're here, what we need. See what his reaction is. Also, we were told that maybe he needs a little bit of a hand keeping order around here while we're in the vicinity.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys make your way to the table. You get seated. You're one of many adventurers, it seems, or at least armored people in the room. There's townspeople, but there's also plenty of mercenaries at different tables. Idri goes up to the bar. She's not a bad looker, so it doesn't take long before she gets the attention of the innkeep, comes over and asks what he can do for her.
We need as many rooms as you can spare for 6 of us. We got 3 wounded.
Much as I like to help you, young lady, that is one thing I can't do. I have no rooms that I don't have, right? I cannot give you rooms which I have not. I do have 1 room where 6 of you can stay. So I could bring in some straw beds and some blankets, but beyond that, that's as you can tell, we're pretty full up here.
We can make do with 1 room.
Well, that I can help with. What brings you? You don't look like our normal mercenary types here with going with the caravans. You look a little bit older and wiser, if I should say, in the ways of the world. What brings you here?
We are an experienced group of adventurers that have been dispatched to your region in order to look. We're looking for some hill giants, and apparently you've had an encounter with them here. Our goal is to find them. So once we're rested up, that's exactly what we intend to do. We're going to head south and locate these monsters.
Well, it won't take you long to find these evil creatures. They're the reason I'm full up here. Under normal times, I'd be very happy to be full, but half these people here are townspeople. The other half are mercenaries who are too cautious to travel the roads alone. I have to admit, you are the second group to pass through my inn. And 3 days ago, there was another group of 5 sturdy-looking adventurers who had the same expressed desire to find the hill giants. They were headed south after me to Blackbridge, and then on from there.
Interesting.
How many in that group of adventurers total when they left?
There were 5 arrogant souls, and my heart tells me those are souls no longer on the planet, the way they acted.
What was so arrogant about them?
Well, good sir, you don't come in. And somehow he's walked Idri over to the table, obviously. So now we're all co-joining, right? So he's over there with you guys, and he's telling you, look, the wiser of us, having been in the world and done our share of battle, we don't brag about what we can do or what we're going to do. Only the inexperienced make claims they can't back up. This party was certain that they were going to eradicate the giants. Not one day after, half of our militia were waylaid and completely, wiped out. My heart tells me they were more on the foolish side than anything else. But as to your question, the makeup, I would say there was, much like yourselves, there was certainly a warrior, a wizard. No doubt there was a wizard. You could tell them a mile away. No offense, good sir. He looks at you, Malvern. There was a cleric, a priestly fellow, a roguish fellow, and I have to remember the 5th.
Well, Malverin looks at him, and we're sympathetic, of course, to what's happened here. And we are not actually in the habit of bragging. But I will tell you, we've been waylaid twice by ogres and one giant since we started on this errand, and as you can see, we're still alive.
John, do you think that other party of adventurers could be spies for the giants?
Nah, I doubt it. They're probably just exactly what they're saying. There's probably more
just kids trying to look to make the name for themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Although we should, of course, always be kind of like on the watch, because sometimes you can run into, parties that are not good aligned, let's put it. So you could run into some serious battles if we were to cross, other adventurers that were thinking maybe we're going to take their loot from them or something. So I wouldn't necessarily trust them just if we run into them.
Yeah, okay.
The innkeeper says, well, I must return to my duties, but you have it right there, good sir. This is not a time to be trusting as
anyone.
As a rule. Yes, there is a word of caution. He lowers his voice. There are some of lesser integrity here that would sooner ally themselves with the giants with anything else, just to save their own skin. There's no doubt to be scouts for the other side on the road. You won't be able to tell who they are unless they are overly eager, likely, to know your business.
Yeah, we did run into one, actually.
Who was the
I
one
need
we
to
ran
go.
into?
Remember that human fighter that actually led those giants and ogres to us in that first encounter?
Oh,
One we killed.
yeah.
I killed him with my. Yeah.
Okay, so food ordered. I don't know how much you want to delve deep, but assuming you guys want to not spend over amount of time here in Middleburg, it's a pretty sad state. Um, Food ordered, drinks ordered, that will be taken care of. Um, if you if you wondered about the horses, you could ask the innkeeper or some local townspeople about that, about stables. Otherwise, that's where you guys sit.
Well, I'm saying get the horses in the morning, right? You're not going to buy them in the. Don't buy a used horse in the dark.
Oh, I wasn't talking about so much buying horses, but having yours unattended.
No, we're going to have somebody's got to stand guard. So one person outside with the horses, one person's outside the door. Everybody else sleep and rotate it like that, don't you think, John? For the
It's the
watch?
same. It's exactly the same as we would do anywhere else. Everybody's going to have their shift where they're going to have to stand watch. We'll just treat it like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying one person needs to be outside to watch the horses. One
No, that's
to watch
literally
the door.
that's literally what I'm saying. Like
Yeah. Okay.
we're treated just like we're in a dungeon. That
Right
means
on.
that each one of us is going to take a shift of probably 2 hours.
A waitress overhearing the conversation stops by and says, "Excuse me, dear sirs, I don't mean to intrude or interrupt, but I heard you talking about having to guard your horses. My cousin Jared, he does run the stables down south, and while most of our town is pretty well, destroyed down there, oddly and perplexingly enough, his stables did not, but suffered minor damage. He does have plenty of hay and was actually lamenting the lack of business the past few days as he needs to feed his family. I'm sure he'd be very happy to take your horses in for the night. I can have a runner have him come here and escort your horses down if you're so willing."
That's perfect. We've only got 2 mounts, and we can pay double what you're used to getting.
I will certainly. I'll send a little dishwasher young lad down there to fetch Jared, and he'll be here momentarily.
Perfect. Thank you.
And with that, she goes on and busy serving food, doling out food and ale. Brief time later, a young man comes in, earnest looking, farm boy looking, but looking around. Scouts the table that the young lad points to. He comes up. He says, "Good masters, my name is Jared. I run the Stone Pass stables down south. Young Mickey here told me that you needed some help. Glad to be of assistance if I can."
Yeah, please take the 2 horses that are outside from the gnome. I'm sure there's not many gnomes standing around, so he should be easy to spot. And tell him that he can come inside and partake of the meals and drinks. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that. And here's what do you think will be needed to pay for the stabling?
Well, my normal rates of a night with hay, and we dress the horse down. We make sure that they are taken care of and fed with hay or oats, as the case may be. Is usually runs 2 copper per horse per night. Times such as these, I would ask for double that, 4 copper per horse. But
All right, that's fine. Here's 2 gold pieces.
sir, this is quite extravagant. I can't, in good conscience, take your gold for something that's cost me a
Just do a
triple.
good job.
It's fine. Just take it. We're rich
Do a good
adventurers. It's all good. So consider it a contribution to the village, considering what you guys have gone through.
Well, then, the blessings upon you, sir. I will take extra good care of your horses, and feel free to come get them in the morning. They'll be well rested.
I appreciate it.
Or if you'd rather, I'll bring them back to the inn. As completely up to you.
Well, you're on the south side. We're going to be heading out the south gate anyway, so we can come to you. I
We'll
suppose.
come by and pick him up. And like I said, if he's got any extra for sale, have him ready to take a look at in the morning.
Oh yeah, our rogue here makes a good point. We definitely do need at least a couple more horses.
Well, then I will. I'll put my. What time we have tonight? I'll put it. I'll put
Yeah.
my efforts to the task here, as there are, as you can imagine, a lot of horses that are without owners these days. I doubt you'll be able to get the mercenaries to part with theirs, as they seem very loath to even let me take care of them. They won't leave them alone. But we are in the process of gathering up the stray horses in the woods around the town. It may be that we might have some horses for you in the morning, and then if you come by, then I should let you know what we were able to find.
Excellent. Well, we could. I mean, 2 horses and 2 ponies would work, or 4 horses. But at minimum, we need to have at least 1 horse and 1 pony. So, but as you can see, we are more than capable of paying.
Of that, I have no doubt, sir. Good sir. Let me leave you to your meal, and I will get on the mission of trying to rustle up some horses as much as possible.
Yeah. At worst, John, we lost 2 gold and 2 horses if they run off with them. And if they do, we'll just kill the mercenaries and take their horses.
Well, it's not like they can get away with it, because don't forget I've got a raven. So as much as you like to make fun of my raven, I have my raven loose, and he can keep an eye on our horses.
Okay.
All right, and we're not killing anybody outright here, I think, unless you want to change alignments. Then, in which case, that will be a different
No, I'm just saying. I mean, things happen.
Well, if they steal horses, yeah, that's a pretty big crime, but
Right, yeah,
nobody's going to do that.
All right, well, let's cross that bridge, should it come. Okay, very good. Dinner's done, ale's done, horses secured. Anything else?
Now, let's just make good on the room. I'm sure we can rough it in a room with 6 of us.
Well, it's
But not
only
all
going to
full.
be 4. There's only going to be 4 at a time in the room. 2 are going to be outside guarding.
Well, we don't need 2 outside. 1 outside.
Whatever, however you want to do it.
Well, think about it. It's like if you want to get 12 hours of rest, you're going to get maybe 10 per person on 2-hour shifts. So we're in an inn, right? I don't think we need to sweat it that much.
Okay.
Plus, I got the Raven. The Raven can keep an eye out too. So.
Okay. All right. Let me. Good. So that's the deal. You guys. The proprietor does motion to you and says the room has been reserved and stocked rather with the straw beds. You feel free to go anytime. He hands you the key. It's room number 7 upstairs. And pardon the noise. I'm sorry. We're not used to and accustomed to so many people. There might be young children crying, or the nightmares still persist here. And there's strife. So pardon the nighttime sounds. I wish it were not the case, but it is.
Okay, let's just try to get our hit points back. Then, if the clerics have any spells, use them tonight before they go to bed to try to get everybody back up.
Yep. And John, did you want to go to the temple at all, or are you good?
It can wait. My main thing with my necromancer right now is I gotta memorize my spells back, and I gotta switch a spell out, and then probably take the last watch or whatever. But what do we have here? We got the watch order. Yeah, I am last watch, as a matter of fact. So perfect.
Okay. And okay, are we out of spells, or are we out of healing spells?
Yeah, I have no idea. Dick?
I don't have any healing spells. I'm a
yes, you do.
A rogue.
Well, that's right. You're not. Andrew, you're running one of the clerics.
Yeah, let me take a look. And it's just for Ares' viewpoint, right? It's a pretty brutal big difference between 5e and 2e and 1e is
I think the
that
only thing I really need to know is just the number next to the spell, how many remaining casts of it I have.
That's literally it. If you want more than one cast, you've got to memorize it.
Yeah, it's just like, because like next to Cure Light Wounds, it's 1.
That's it. Yep.
Okay. And I'm assuming you just drop the number by 1 every time you cast it, and then when you do it again, just apply the numbers based on how many spell slots you want to dedicate to said spell.
No, there's a little checkbox, little circle, and when it's cast, it'll fill up. You don't have to deal with any of the numbers or anything.
Oh, that's why I was on preparation, not
Make sure you go to
combat.
combat mode. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have a singular Cure Light Wounds then.
okay. It looks like Argyles are all used up. I did, however, again, as a note of just realism here, each of you would have had a potion of extra healing, being 8th to 12th level, or 10th level, whatever. I did not outfit any of you, or nor did any of you select a potion of extra healing at the beginning of our campaign, which was only 3 sessions ago. So I righted that wrong, and each of you have a potion of extra healing. If you want to consume it, you can. If you want to save it, you can. Do whatever you want.
I would definitely recommend against using any potions right now.
Yeah, those seem kind of like oh crap, we are in a situation where we cannot take time to heal.
Exactly. I mean, if we have to take more than one day, Andrew, we take more than one day to rest. That's just a given, right? So, plus, in the morning, I can go and hustle over to the Temple of Delub, talk to those guys, because
Yeah, we got to get our horses, go to the temple. So, I mean, if it takes one more day, we take one more day.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I'm not too worried about it.
I mean, unless there's a reason that forces us out of town. So,
well, Lydia, Idri worships Lydia. She's the goddess of music and knowledge, and she's affiliated with Delub. So between Idri and Malverin, we should get some sympathy from that temple, I would think, and a little extra healing if we were willing to pay for it.
yeah, I don't mind paying for it. I think we've got the coin for that. So,
Yeah, easily. I'm just
Just a mechanic note for Ares again. The healing in 5e versus 2e. Well rested as you will tonight, you'll get 3 hit points back. You'll get 1 hit point per day back if you are doing mild activity like walking, easy riding of a horse, etc. Physical activity more exerted, you'll get nothing back. So the way to get a lot of hit points back is not going to be through resting overnight. It will be through magical means in 2e.
I'm kind of learning that because I'm also learning Starfinder at the same time, and I was like, you do not get a lot of hit points back per day.
Yeah. It's like, look, a long rest in D&D, you're completely back, right? Here, it's nah.
Mm-hmm.
No worries. Okay, good. All right, guys. So anything else, Ares? Sorry, not calling you out here, but anything you want to do? Malvern and Lorax had their say. Anything you'd like to do? Or are you ready to hit the sack?
Just some questions. You guys said you have fought a singular hill giant, correct?
no. It was actually a frost giant.
Frost giant.
Oh, okay.
With some ogres. And
Okay,
a human
so
fighter.
That's a little bit better than what I was saying. Like, we were told that there was multiple, and if you guys have only fought a single hill giant, I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go because I don't know how the scaling and stuff goes. But if you guys have fought a frost giant and some ogres and a human fighter, then probably should be fine, unless there's just a lot of them.
Oh, we fought them. I mean,
Yeah.
our group fought them. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
A frost
These guys
giant
here at the town, they
riding
definitely
a
got hit.
mastodon. Don't forget, he was riding a mastodon.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to ask. Well, I'm sure in the course of events here we can ask questions, but one of the main things, of course, Malverin is always being the strategist. I want to get an idea of how many hill giants they got attacked by. Surely there was a head count of some kind.
Yeah, I was also curious about that.
They felt there was no less than 8 hill giants that came into
Oof.
town.
Okay, that's a lot.
3 to 4 of them at given times were beating down the walls and crushing houses, while 4 to 5 of them remained in the hills throwing rocks.
All right. Well, that's a lot of giants. So good to know. All right. Well, our watch orders on the orders tag on the party sheet. I would say that each one of us is going to take a 2-hour watch. I also have my Raven on the top of the inn, keeping an eye out. It's invisible. Idri casts invisibility on it. Again.
Okay. All right. So let me enact a rest here.
And then in the morning, Idri and the Necromancer are going to head to the temple and ask for some help with the healing. And then, Dick, if you want to go check on our horses and see if there's anything for sale.
How many horses do we want to buy, John? 2, 3, 4?
4 if we can get them. But like I
Okay.
say, we could easily get by with a couple of ponies too, because we've got a gnome and a dwarf. So
Yeah, we'll see what they got. So, inventory. Let's see what we got here. Now, I look a little thin on treasure here. I got showing 1 gold and 133 silver. Is that just what we got from the one guy split up, or?
no, you
Nope.
should definitely have more than that. We split it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at what it says in my treasure box, so that's why I'm
I mean,
asking.
that's what. Yeah, that's what we. Well, hold on.
No, he's got to have more than that, because we're like 50 gold each, I
We-
think.
We had like gems, like 5 of those, and I held on to those.
Yeah,
I
you've
don't know
got,
where you-
but you also should have way more gold pieces.
Right, I'm just reading what it says now. And now on the main thing, it said I had like 10,000 or something.
No, I don't know. We split it up and like,
Wait, hold on.
Lorax, you've got.
yeah, you should have like 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, I don't know where yours went. I mean,
You should easily have 100 gold pieces, because Idri's got 100 gold and 100 silver. That's definitely from the split.
Right, I'm just reading what I'm reading right now is 1 gold
Just
piece, 133 silver.
Put in 100 gold, because you'll have a minimum of 100 gold.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is, like I mentioned at the start of the campaign, you guys are 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th level. You have
Yeah.
plenty of funds elsewhere. You don't carry all that on your persons, but you certainly have plenty of funds to buy anything extraordinary you come across in your wanderings. So you should put in whatever gold you need to put in. Just be mindful that you're carrying that, and that being carried might get lost, stolen, or otherwise taken.
All right, now I'll
So-
just put 100 here, and I've got 5 gems worth 100 each.
Yeah, put
so.
whatever you want in there. You have it. Like in a bank, your bank account's quite large, but you guys need to figure out what you're carrying on your person.
Yeah, don't forget, I've got my hidden chest, Liamon's secret chest, that has cash in it, gems. So if we ever need to really dip in, I could always kind of like, call the cash app, so to speak. But I don't want to do that just on a whim.
No, all right. You want to do the temple first or the horses first, Andrew?
Oh, yeah. I'm just squaring away Argyle. So, Argyle is I'm just memorizing my spells, so I have to run the character at the moment. Give me a second.
So Ares, I've got a spell, Liamon's Secret Chest, which I can bring back whenever I want to with the little miniature chest that I keep hidden. And that's basically got an extra spell book in it, copy of my spell book and things of that nature. But for all intents and purposes, we can assume that before we all set off on an adventure, if there's something of merit, extra cash, whatever, we can assume that it's going to be in there. But if there's something else that you might want to keep in it, just feel free to let me know. It's not unlimited space, but it's about 11 cubic feet, so it's decent.
Okay.
All right. Dana, you Argyle cast heal upon you, and you are back to full health.
Oh, there you go.
All right, now Theo Bean, he's kind of short on hit points. I'm reading 28 out of 48. Is that right?
I'm not done, gnome. Get over here.
Why am I at the back of the line all the time? That's what I don't understand, man.
Because you can't
'Cause
get
I'm
hit.
short.
How do you have any hit points off you? They didn't even lay a glove on you.
What did he get hit by anyway?
Probably the electrical bolt.
No, he wasn't in the
cone of cold.
No.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't in the cone.
Well, he was just in the fight then.
I think somebody got lucky and tagged him with I don't know. I don't remember what hit him.
I remember the ogre chief hit him twice or three times.
Finally hit him.
Yeah.
Because I know they were missing like crazy. Because he got like a -2 armor class or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Versus giants, especially because the gnome and the dwarf both get like -4 to their armor class versus giant. Versus ogres and giants.
Yeah, something like that.
I just remember Andrew complaining. It's like in there.
Argyle is taking care of some business here.
Oh, don't forget to give us the 3 hit points off the top just for resting.
Yeah, give me a second. He's got one more Cure Serious. All right, that's going to have to do ya. So let me go through and add 3 more hit points, and that will be good, unless you guys take other healings.
Nah, we should be good. I mean, Idri, give the main heals to Thabelbean if there's an extra heal spell, and then Idri and Malverin should be able to go get healed at the temple. It's like next to nothing that they need.
Okay. All right, he's used all the Cure Serious and Argyle. I've used my heal and my Cure Serious here wounds.
Well, Danor's got heals. He's got like 1 anyway, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks currently prepared 1 Cure Light and Cure Serious.
What I
Just
had
use
to
the
do,
Cure Light
Ares, I had to go through and uncheck all my boxes for Argyle. Even though I did a long rest, you kind of have to manually uncheck them. So I went through and then I changed what I wanted to memorize, the numbers. So that's what I did for Argyle.
Not letting me uncheck the spell slots.
Makes you in preparation.
I'm in combat and I unchecked them. Or maybe it was prep, I don't remember.
Yeah, because they show up as checked in combat, but I can't actually click on them. And there's no option to do it in preparation.
How about standard?
In preparation.
I think standard they're checked. Try standard.
Yeah. Am I supposed to just click on the checks, or is there something else I'm supposed to be doing?
I think click on the checks just to keep up with them. That's just like an administrative viewpoint, just to help track what you've cast.
Right. So you want to uncheck them if they're
Oh,
checked.
I was just saying that it wasn't letting me uncheck them. But I suppose since basically every spell is only prepared for one slot, I'll keep track of that way for now, since it's not changing that.
Yeah,
It should let you uncheck.
I'll uncheck them. I don't know why.
I don't know why I wouldn't. I can even do it in combat. Let's see.
I just unchecked them for you.
Thank you.
And then you can just decide what you want to memorize. Okay, so that's that, I think. And, when you're ready, you can cast heal upon whomever you want.
Just cast on Dabbleby and Ares, please. And then I'll go get Malverin and Idri healed.
Okay. All right, meanwhile, while you guys are doing that, we'll do the horses. So, Jared comes up to the inn and says, well, what does he say? Let's roll a dice.
Nice.
Good news. Good news, sirs. I did find 3 horses and 1 pony. I did go ahead and saddle them up for you. Their owners, of course, sadly are no longer with us. But the families are that they came from. So if you'd be so good for these draft horses, I would be asking for the saddles and the horses. 5 gold apiece for the horses each, and then 2 gold for the pony.
17 for the horses, and anything for the saddles. And
The saddles are included.
so let's just round it to 20 and tell him he's doing a good job, and I'll cut my treasure to $80 from 100.
Thank you, good
Now
sirs.
the horses look pretty decent. I mean, they're not dying on me, are they?
No, they look healthy on the outside. They're not diseased, or they're not patch of hair, or they don't seem to have any disease. Sickness.
They're not polymorph kill giants, right?
I don't think so. You'll find out. But they are a bit skittish. They have a psyche as well, and they're a bit spooked. So it's going to, you understand, if there's sign of trouble on the highway, these horses are going to be skittish. So it'll take a little time.
All right. Well, I'll just talk to him and calm him down. Tell him you're working for a tax collector now. Everything is fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll love that.
Well, he is an elf. I mean, hopefully he can calm a horse down. Not just talk about taxes, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's the horses. The other ones are taken care of. So you guys are fairly well outfitted then. You're back to full horse health, and that was the die, by the way. That was a roll. I wasn't nice. That was the dice for you. Okay, so who's going to the temple?
That's you, John.
Malverin and Idri, but I guess we'll drag Thablebean because he's got 3 hit points off still. So between the 3 of us, it's only 16 hit points that we need. So two or 3 cure light wounds should do it, I would hope. And we'll obviously pay whatever they want. But considering the source that, we are followers of, well, anyway, Malverin is a follower of Deleb. Hopefully that will help. And Idri will charm whoever needs to be charmed, I guess.
Okay.
Plus, I would imagine Malverin is probably I would guess, is probably known within. I mean, he is an 11th level mage. I would hope they probably have heard of him in the temple.
Okay. Well, you guys, the three of you make your way west along the route above the inn. Fairly, as the sun is getting up. Hey,
Oh, I see Jack.
Jax. Yes. All right, we'll wait for this inevitable entrance here. Um, well, we'll keep pressing on. He'll get there. So you guys make your way to the inn, or not the inn. The temple. The temple of Deleb, a stone structure sitting higher on the hill than most. A very practical, non-adorned type of building, befitting for the that deity, I guess. As you guys go in, hello.
Hello?
Okay, I thought I heard a big beep on my end. I thought somebody had joined. Or...
Oh, there he is. Jack to Master.
Jack, hey.
Sorry, guys. It's fucking daylight savings change is just throwing me totally out.
No worries.
It's all good. Welcome.
I'm just logging in now.
I'm going to let go of Argyle. You did the Lord's work, Argyle. You just cured, or at least healed 4 times here.
Doing my thing.
Yeah, and you'll have to get Dabblebean back too from Dick.
Am I totally late?
I'll do it.
You're
an
all
hour.
right.
We're an hour in.
An hour.
Well, we haven't done any combat, so you really haven't missed much. We've just been buying horses, healing up, and getting the latest news from the end.
Yes,
We're in Middleburg.
More importantly,
We got a new guy playing with us tonight,
Yeah.
Aries.
Aries is
Howdy.
with us.
Howdy.
Yeah, so let me push out the map here.
I won't be FK, but I'll be listening.
All right. Let's see. I'll push out.
Whenever it wants to load. Ta-da!
So Jax, we're in the town of Middleburg, where you guys are healing up. It's a town that just has been beat up pretty good by the giants. They attacked about 4 days ago, and half the town is kind of ruined on the south side. As a result, it's a bit in chaos. But nonetheless, you found a place to stay. You got some horses, luckily. You're mostly healed. There's 3 of you going over to the Temple of Deleb to get further healed if possible. And of note, there is another adventuring party that came through here 3 days ago on the same kind of quest that you're on.
And has been eaten.
Maybe. The proprietor, who's an ex-military guy, thought they were pretty arrogant and thought the odds were high they would not survive. Okay. So, with that being said, you guys go. You're going to the temple. You go inside. Again, there's signs of people probably staying who are not normally there, in terms of like families and whatnot. But there is a couple of brothers there of the order who come and attend to you. Yes, good day, gentlemen. How may I help you? My name is Brother Finward, and I am I'm a priest of the order.
Free cure light wounds and milkshakes for everybody.
Would that be chocolate or strawberry?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we were in need of some basic heals. Slightly wounded, and of course I can donate to the plate here.
Okay. Who do you say? Which one of you is of the Order of Del up here?
Malverin even wears a symbol around his neck. It's in his picture there on the.
Okay. He said, "Well, brother in the faith, I failed to notice the emblem linking us together. Come, let us talk. Let's talk more earnestly. What do you need? Do you need some healings?"
The gnome here and my friend Bard Idri. Yeah, we had a unfortunate run-in with some ogres.
Yeah. Well, it's not uncommon.
Unfortunate for them.
Yes. Fortunately, not uncommon these days. The ogres and the humanoids like them have become a much more brazen and bold, knowing that the larger giants are stalking around. It's really
Yeah, of course
too
I inform him of our mission to go take care of the hill giants as we're talking.
Ah, is that so? Interestingly, he had a priest from Palor come over, asking for some potions to help them on their way. Unfortunately, of course, you can imagine every single bit of amber liquid we had to heal has been used by the town in the aftermath. And so I could give him none, but he was on a similar journey as yourself. But of course, healing is not limited to liquids, but also to divine power. So let me see what I can do. And he says, "Please, just follow me." He guides you into a back room. Basically, he calls to another brother, and they confer outside, and then they both come to the room and said, "Good brother." And I guess you guys exchange names. His name is Brother Finward. You tell him your name is Malvern, I guess. He said, "Brother Malvern, we, because you're doing this to go after the giants who have done such an evil to our town, and as a brother of your faith, normally we'd ask for a donation in this case, but in this case, we will do this at no charge." And with that, they cast healing sufficient to get you guys back up to full strength. Let's go ahead and wipe out the wounds and be done with that.
All right, very appreciative of that. Of course, I'm still going to donate.
Out of curiosity, do you think next week sometime you might have some more potions of healing made?
Yes, good sir. We are working on the components of that. As it, if we do, in full transparency, we owe it to our townspeople to administer to them first. There's still some who are badly wounded, who are still at bed rest. They have not been magically healed. You happened to catch my brother and I very early in the morning before we were on our rounds. So when we do have them, they will be administered, but I suspect within a week or two, yes, we should have maybe some extra at that time, assuming the caravans continue to come to bring us what we need.
Okay, we'll try to set a few aside from us, and we'll try to be back here next week sometime.
That I am very happy to do, should we have it.
Okay.
And with that, excuse me. We wish you the best, and I really mean the best on your adventures. And if we can help, please come back into town. With that, he's gone.
All right. Well, I dropped 10 gold pieces into the tithe or whatever. So.
Okay. I checked to see if you got a blessing for doing that. Good for you. Nope. Okay. All right. So you guys join back up. I suspect. Well, you tell me what you'd like to do.
Guess we're still heading south, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready
As
to
long
leave
as we
town?
got away gear.
Going on a giant hunt.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So you guys meet back at the end. Jared has your horses brought up and saddled. The barkeep comes out, Garrick Holst, and he says, "Good fellas, I wish you best of hunting. I wish I could join you. I feel like I could lend you a hand, but unfortunately, I need to be here in defense of the town. Should it be needed."
Are all those mercenaries still there at the bar, or they already left?
The mercenaries, as you know, good sir, the purse never sleeps. Those caravans were out at the break of dawn this morning on to peddle their goods to the next town. But interestingly, the merchant told me before he left that Blackbridge, the village of Blackbridge South, was completely unaffected by the giants, and it remains in pristine condition. Although below that, the last town before this road ends and terminates into the Jotun Mountains was completely destroyed.
Headwater.
Headwater is, has been completely destroyed some weeks back, as I'm told.
All right. So we're up at Middleburg, right?
Yep.
And we're heading south to. All right, that one was not touched. You said, right? The next one down.
Blackbridge is the next notable living
Eh,
establishment on the road, and then Headwater.
I wonder if they're paying the giants extortion.
Don't know. But it's
Alright,
at
so what-
Headwater that the proprietor says it is at Headwater that I do know that the other group was said to have embarked into the Jotuns, and that
Okay.
is the best local knowledge as to where you'll find the source is not far from Headwater.
And roughly
Oh.
how far journey is it to Headwater?
Well, if these steeds look to be in good shape and rested, I would say it's at a brisk pace, a day and a half, no more.
All right, excellent. Well, we appreciate your hospitality, Malverin says, and we hope to see you again, but we're going to do our best to rid you of this giant. But
We wish you the best.
all right, now I need to go bio break for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, I think everybody does. Be
Okay.
back in a minute.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back. How about 7:35? We'll give you 7 minutes.
Okay.
Good, more or less. Okay.
All right. Dog. letting my dog in. Come on, move out of the way. Move.
Go ahead. Hey, Jax, how's the gas situation down there?
Not great.
But they haven't run completely out yet, have they?
No. I don't know what you guys are hearing, but we haven't got 10 days. We've got way more than that.
That's good.
Although a lot are running out. They're accusing us of panic buying. Yeah, in the middle of a crisis, the government turned around and accused the people, stop panic buying, you dumb people. Nobody's panic buying. People are just going to the Bowsers. That's how many people you let into the country, you stupid government.
Yikes. All right, guys, back.
Yeah.
Back here. John and Aries, you back?
I'm here.
Yep.
All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, you guys leave Middleburg. 10 o'clock crisp. You could probably make it to Blackbridge by 9 p.m. I assume that's what you do, right? You guys get on the road and you make your way?
Yep.
All right, let me check. Let's check the weather. Let's check for encounters. Okay, you guys make your way down south. You do not have any notable encounters other than the well, nothing notable. Not notable would be the flow of families and refugees by cart and wagon traveling up Northway, leaving the direction of Blackbridge. The weather is a bit drizzly, unfortunately. As you can read in the chat box. All right. Unless you guys tell me you want to do anything out of the ordinary on your way, you get to the edge of Blackbridge, no problem. I will put a link to the location in the chat.
We ask some of the people going by where they're coming from. Are they from Headwater?
The general consensus is yes, they're from south of Headwater, north of Headwater, villages lining. Headwater was pretty much decimated 2 weeks ago. They're scared for their lives, of course, and it's just taken them this long to make the hard decision to leave their pastures, their farmlands, their homelands, and head up north where it might be a bit safer for their families.
Okay. 350, so this is a much smaller town than the other one. That was 1,000 people.
Yeah, it's just a big village, more or less what this is.
Okay, but I noticed it says character calm, perhaps too calm. I think that's pretty much a tip off there. Somebody must be paying off the Giants.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the picture.
This information is gathered through rumors you hear, talking to people on the way. Although you're a bit in a hurry, you've learned long ago as adventurers never to not glean intel where you can. You learn that Blackbridge oddly has been spared. It's a large village.
When they have to cross this bridge to get up to the towns they were raiding north that we just left?
Yeah, they cross through. They cross through Blackbridge for sure.
But I'm saying the Giants actually had to go over this bridge to get there, right?
Oh,
or
no,
can
no.
they just wade across the water anywhere they want?
Yeah, they didn't necessarily travel by road to get to Middleburg. They probably likely went through mountains and then came out on the side.
Okay.
For all you know, they magically were transported. Not likely, but even that's possible. But the refugees came through Blackbridge. It's not a town that is keen to have people come and stay. They welcome visitors, and they also welcome to see them leave. It's a bit clannish, this town, this village.
So there's no actual inn here.
There is. There's an inn. I think in the description there is. Yeah. The map may not show it, but there is if you read their sign. So let's see.
There is.
Yeah,
There's two of them.
Yeah.
The Crossroads Inn and the Crosses Rest. I think it says Crosses Rest. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. There's an inn and a ferry house. So once you get into town, there's no palisades guarding it. There's no town militia. This is just a village of families and people working, going about their business. There's no smoke arising from farmlands. Everything seems to be in order. Granaries seem to be filled, and people are thriving here.
John, I mean, why wouldn't the giants strike here first? You don't have to deal with a wall. It seems a lot easier. I mean, there's a reason this town wasn't attacked.
Are they all humans by all appearance?
Yeah, there's a human settlement.
I mean, giants aren't known for their hard work. You know, I mean, they're going to do whatever's easiest. And this town looks a lot easier than the walled town that's 3 times the size of this one.
Terribly compassionate either.
Yeah,
Not
especially
giving
that.
the giants enough credit. Maybe they're realizing that this one's not a threat, so why waste effort on it right now when they could just easily, anytime, just come through here and kind of sweep it.
That's a lot of
True.
strategic planning for a giant,
Yeah.
especially
counted
since this
out.
town's on the way there.
Well, it doesn't have to necessarily be on the way there, and you do know you've been told that the giants, while not strategic and cowardly and lazy, are not acting this way as of a month ago. They seem to be a lot more coordinated and strategic. However, that's happening.
Well, what I'm noticing,
Non-giant entity coordinating this.
yeah, more than likely something, because hill giants are pretty stupid, and they're chaotic evil, so they would definitely smash this village if they came upon it. But if you look at the map of the region, Headwater is on the Davish River, and so is Middleburg. So if they attacked Headwater and they attacked Middleburg, I'm guessing the giants just followed the river, which would mean they would probably not have even bothered with the village of Blackbridge, because it's to the east, southeast of the river, of the main river, the biggest river in the region. It's on some kind of river here, but it's much smaller than the Davish River. It's probably some tributary from the Davish. So that's probably what they did. That's probably what would explain why maybe they just didn't even come across Blackbridge.
But whatever the case is, the village is open to you, and without much discussion, you're pointed to something called the River's Rest, which is a clean and quiet inn and ferry house. It is about 9 p.m. at night. You guys are welcome to stay there or pass through Blackbridge and keep on. It's completely up to you what you want to do.
I want to see if there's something here, don't you, John? I mean, it just seems odd to me.
Well, I definitely
You
don't want to
really-
be traveling at night, so
Yeah, don't be traveling at night. So its main forte is that it's a farming village. Yes.
Yes, it's very much
So there's no other
agrarian.
income apart from being a farmer village.
No, more or less, no. Right? It's agrarian. It grows the grain, the wheat, whatever, the land, whatever grows here, soy, whatever it is.
And its stocks are full.
Yeah,
You said thriving. You mentioned thriving.
they've been blessed with their harvest. Yeah.
Now,
They
any
knew
of the
the food
little
was here. They wouldn't leave it.
huts or houses we go by, are there any religious statues or carvings or anything on the door to give away what deity they worship?
Yeah, right. I think the description you're through your observations, right? You clearly see no temple. There's no greater ornamental building in this village. You see no sign of that. However, um, you see things that might suggest that people have their own faith in different things. Yeah, you might see some different symbols of some deities, which just for the sake of simplicity, say nothing, however, that is aligned with your interest.
Okay, nothing concerning,
No, there's
out of the ordinary.
no Asmodeus kind of symbols there now.
No human sacrifice going on in the village. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's no horned devil dancing going as you go by. No. Pretty tame and sleepy farm.
Do any of the people
village.
say anything to us at all, or do they flee from our sight?
They tip their hat, they wave, but you guys are in plate and chainmail and on horses, and this is not their gig, so they're keeping a wary distance, but they're
Okay.
friendly enough as it can be.
Does anybody seem to be keeping an eye on us, from the trees or the woods or behind the building? Do we notice anybody trying to follow us?
No, you get no sense of being watched. You don't catch anybody looking overtly and staring at you, other than what might be expected for somebody 6 characters of your experience and station.
Okay,
All right.
John.
Yeah, we just we need to find a place to rest again, and the usual head out in the morning.
Okay.
Gigs.
Rinse and repeat. Well, the River's Rest is right on the main road through the village. It's a decent-sized building with bright lights on the inside. Certainly not bustling like the Middleburg one was. Pretty quiet, actually. Once again, there is a hitch post for horses, not nearly as big, but will has space for
Hey, John.
your 6.
John, what do you think about going down the river instead? If you think the giants went up and down the river, just follow the riverbed south instead of the road.
Well, there's a road along the river, but we'd go back farther west. We're going to actually head, if we keep following the road, we're actually going to head towards the river. So, yeah, we
Okay,
kind of
well,
will do that. So I would just stick to the road for now. And the next, it
Okay.
looks like there's some kind of village or something, maybe a small hamlet ahead of us. Doesn't have a name on the map, but I see what looks like a population center. Looks like it's probably a half a day's ride at most, if I had to guess.
Tower.
Yeah.
We can, of course, ask the people here what's down the road, what's the closest hamlet or village ahead of us, that kind of thing, and then tell them that we're heading to Headwater to take a look at the damage. And, Idri's doing her usual smiling and playing her pan flutes and singing and getting some additional information. Like, do these people, have they seen any hostile? It looks like they have not seen any hostile encroachments at all here, if I had to guess.
Yeah. So let's get someone who can answer your questions. So you hitch your horses, you go inside. It is typical village inn, which is cramped, a bit cramped. There's really no one in there at this time. It's like probably 9:30 p.m. Food has been dished out and doled out to whomever, but there's nonetheless a female proprietor that makes their way to you. Introduces herself, a pleasant-looking lady, maybe in her late 30s, early 40s. She introduces herself as Helwyn Marr. She seems to be crisp and to the point and all businesslike, but not unfriendly. She asks, how can she serve you? Knowing full well you probably are needing a room, but lets you speak for yourselves.
Well, Idri says that we would like 2 rooms if you have them. 1 will do if you're short of a room.
No, I do have rooms. I have 4 rooms. That's the maximum amount we have in our small village of Blackbridge, which, by the way, if no one else has welcomed you to here, let me welcome you to Blackbridge. In these uncertain times, we have been blessed to remain unscathed of what we hear to be difficult times. With that, she brings out her guest book. She brings out a fountain pen, opens it up to a page, and she begins the entry. Now, good sirs, with whom do I have the pleasure of hosting? And she waits expectantly for your names.
Oh, that's not happening. It's like, that's not happening. Idri will handle that. Idri puts down her name.
Oh, very
And
good. Miss Solo?
I don't see any purpose in giving. She kind of winks at Malvera, and there's no way she's putting down all her names in this thing. So she can have a nice conversation with the inn lady, but yeah.
I am Tommy, the tax collector for Cirrus. Count Cirrus, the cloud giant.
Yeah, give him fake handles if you want.
I am. Tommy, the tax collector for Cirrus, the cloud giant.
You might be more right about your suspicions than I first guessed by the behavior of this innkeeper.
As a matter of fact, I want to ask the lady, why does she think this town is so fortunate to have been spared? She's got to have a response, even if she says she doesn't know. You'll get some type of reading off her.
Yeah, she says, she shrugs her shoulder and says, well, our town has always been a bit blessed with our yields. We're out of the way a bit, although we're off the side road here. We are off the beaten path, as it were, but I can't tell you why, but other than this town has always felt like it's been blessed by the gods, and we've kind of think we were looked after here.
Okay. With your
And
Blackstone Bridge, interesting.
So as Idri is helping fill out, she can't help but notice there are 5 crisp names in the ledger directly across from where you're entering your own fake names.
Do we recognize any of those names? Or is that the 5 guys that came here before us?
Idri just asked, was there a group of adventurers that got here before us? Because I'm seeing these names.
Oh yes. I keep meticulous records, which is why not all innkeepers do, as mind you. But I was always brought up to mind the details. Mind the details is what my old pa used to tell me. And yes, not but 3 days before you, we had a group of 5 adventurers come through here, heading south to look at the giant problem. Yes, I've got their names right here. Let's see. There is Derek Vane, who was seemed to be the leader, spoke for the party. He seemed to be a tough kind of guy. A lady named Celise Argun. A priest, by looks of him, Brom Tallowhand. Yes, it was right here. I thought that was an odd name. There was a shifty sort of fellow named Kest Dorn, although I can't be sure that was his real name.
Safe.
And then, last but not least, yes, here it is. There was a someone like you, good sir. Nods to Daenor. There was a dwarf here. We don't see many dwarves down in our village, but a second one in 3 days. A man named Hearn Blackbarrel. He was quite the grim fellow, but he seemed to be carrying a large axe at his side. Yes, they stayed for one night. They pressed on in the early morning.
Ma'am, you are sadly mistaken. Those are a group of smugglers and fugitives that owe quite a bit of taxes to the town of Middleburg. We are following them, and for any information that leads to their location, arrest, and prosecution, you may very well be entitled to a reward if you have such facts that you can write down, document, and submit a claim.
All right. Well, that was said. All right. I'm looking for any skills of this. You have gaming and forgery. All right. Let's take a look at. Why don't you roll your charisma and see how this pans out? See
Well,
if
I
you
mean,
suc-
He is a
if she believes
thief.
you.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
well,
So charisma, so this is on the skill sheet. Roll it over here.
no, it would be main charisma.
The main thing where it says charisma over here to the left.
Yeah.
Where it
Left.
says charisma, the character.
Yeah.
18.
She eyes you suspiciously, and nods her head, and says, "Okay, thank you, dear sir. I will be sure to alert authorities if they come back this way."
But
Now-
whatever you do, do not alert them because they are dangerous.
Okay, sir. I will make sure. I thank you for your regard for me in this matter. And she clearly is probably not having what you're dishing out.
Malverin is like pinching his face right now.
So now, on the matter of payment, you'll be staying one night, I take it?
Hold on. Hey Tiff, how you doing?
Okay.
Happy Easter. I'm playing D&D with the boys. I'll call you back later. Bye.
That's
That was
his,
Tiffany. She says hi to you guys.
that was his little sister who used to get us peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and Cokes when we used to play back in high school. That was only 40 years ago. Can you imagine,
Yeah.
guys? 40 years ago, even more. Yeah. All right.
Now
so
she's
anyhow,
a big
the
shot
ladies,
golf instructor.
you guys cough up, 3 silver per room per night, per person, and cough it up. Per room, and she wants to be done with this business. If you need me, I will be downstairs. But I thank you for your kind lodging, and I will see you in the morning. Have a pleasant dreams. That she skirts
So
away.
now I'm going to take off 3 gold. 3 silver pieces. Did I think that she bought any of it or not?
I don't think she bought it. I don't think she bought it. These guys clearly were adventurers. They don't look to be smugglers. They were talking and boasting about going to find giants. You probably feel like the smuggler types aren't going looking for giants. She seemed to believe that they were truly looking for giants. But
Okay.
hey, it was a worthy.
And you
bet.
failed your roll, unfortunately.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
she may not have bought it, but she may get greedy enough to write something down.
Well, she keeps notes after all, for sure. Okay.
No, she wants to put us in a trap. So,
anything you want to do, guys? Anything at all?
yeah, I want to steal the book and see everybody that's been here in the last couple months. I don't need to take it. I just need to read it.
Well, it's right there. I mean,
Right,
open
but
it
I'm
up.
saying I want to turn to a couple pages before that and see if there's any other people there that's interesting that maybe are missing, or anybody that's been there 2 or 3 different occasions.
All right. I suppose you can pull the book out quietly enough and quietly thumb through the pages. Yeah.
Okay. Any names stick out?
Under the counter. No, I mean there's tons of names. There's a couple of X's of people who can't read and write. But those names, as declared by her, seem to be present.
Any suspicious notes in the margin notes about the customers?
No, this is as vanilla
Any
as you
type
get.
of code?
These are just names.
Okay.
Names of people who stayed and how long they stayed.
Right, but I mean, there's no note customer busted up the room or
No,
got
they're-
drunk or anything like that. Okay.
No, you're piecing together. This lady is not some high arch criminal here or some mastermind. This is just an innkeeper who has a proclivity to write down names and times.
Okay. If I see no pattern, there's nothing there, then that's
No, there really isn't. Other than, I mean, it's, the only thing remarkable is it's wholly unremarkable in its names, other than this adventuring party that just came through.
Oh, by the way, we need to clear those wounds off of the party. There's still a little bit on there from Malverin and Idri.
I was letting you guys do that. You guys should
Oh, can I do that?
make all your wounds, if you can. I think make your wounds 0 if you can't.
Okay, yeah, all right, I got it.
How come I don't see the stuff you type in your box on the left-hand side anymore?
Oh, your chat window.
Yeah, I guess whatever you do your stuff.
Oh, it doesn't always show.
Oh, okay. It's no big deal. I mean, I just...
You should see him. You should see that he just typed.
So what is that, the calendar? No.
Wait, you're not looking at the...
I'm looking... I'm not looking at anything except the black thing that says Hill Giants against that low level. And then I got the map in the background, and then I got Lorax's character sheet here.
Oh, there's
But
a
I
chat
don't-
window that's not open for you for some reason. Or you must
Yeah.
have it covered with a map or something.
Okay, well, I'll click that one down. I don't see it. Combat tracker, click that off.
You can drag. You don't want to click them off. You can drag them around. Left click on the
Right.
box.
I don't see it, so we'll worry about it as we go. So I don't know where it is.
Kind of need the chat window. That's where you'll see all the
A lot of times,
combat and
if
everything.
But
it's
how do you get it back up? That's what I'm asking.
Is it being covered by something? It's like the map with
It's
the
missing.
characters.
No, it's missing. It's on the left. I know how to move stuff around to see stuff.
Let's see, I'm not sure how to get it back.
I'm not sure how you even minimize it or get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know how you would not have it.
Okay, well.
If you want to leave and come back in, it won't hurt anything.
All right, I'll do that. Keep talking.
All right. So, yeah, you guys are pretty tired. It was a good 10 hours on the road, maybe a little bit more even. So, you guys go up and you feel like not threatened at all. You can set watch. I don't know. I assume you do, knowing your habits. You guys set watch.
Not only do I set watch, but I cast an alarm spell on the inn.
On which we're at in the end.
Basically, the inn. I mean, I can cover. Let's see. I'll tell you exactly. 10 yards.
It's like on the doors or stuff typically.
10 yards. So
Is that like
10
10
yard
linear
di-
yards, 10 square yards?
I would imagine diameter.
It's like
Andrew?
I don't remember how it works.
I'm just
yeah.
going to take a small bell and a string and tie it to the door.
60-foot radius. Okay,
so
let's
it's a-
see here. Yeah, it's 10 yards, so 30 feet in every direction.
Didn't cast Wyvern Watch.
So it's
Well,
a
I don't have
circle
it.
of a radius of 30
I don't
feet.
have it
I
memorized.
just cast it in the center of the inn. I don't know how else to put it. Like that's how it worked. Just I cast it in the center of the inn, 30 feet.
And so
It's
if
gonna
the
be
lady
going
gets-
off all night.
If the lady
Yeah,
gets up
I
and
mean,
goes
that's
for a milk,
everybody
it's
in
gonna
the
go up.
thing.
Yeah?
That's not how it works.
How does it work?
It's looking for ethereal and flying and levitating and invisible and incorporeal and gaseous creature.
Okay, so old lady proprietors are not going to set it off.
It's an
FYI, Andrew, I logged out and back in, and the box on the left didn't come up where you roll the dice and everything. Just so you know.
Is there like a little black circle somewhere on your screen? Like, if you double click it, it when you minimize something, it goes into this like little black circle.
Little black circle. There was a black circle before. There's not one now. So, hold on. What is this?
If you minimize,
All right, we'll keep playing the game.
All right.
So
All right.
did you come back into it?
Yes.
The chat box is like a big box. Like you can't miss it. It's got to be on your screen underneath some. It's by default on.
I know the little pink thing on the left-hand side is a column, and you put all the stuff that Andrew types in there and rolls and stuff.
That's it.
That's not. Yeah, it's not here.
Do you have your screen full screen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. We'll just keep going. We'll keep doing what
May
we got
pop
to
up
do.
at some point. That's fine. We'll work around it. Okay. So,
All right. As far as the alarm
right.
spell, I'll cast it on the roof because my main concern with this is to ward us of that damn ogre mage.
Okay.
So I'll cast it on the roof. That way it won't be triggered by regular people. But I want to have some kind of protection if the ogre mage was to like kind of try to be sneaky and dive in on us flying and invisible. Have some kind of hopefully chance of detecting it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I gotcha. All right. So you're going to cast it up on the roof. That's fine. Yeah. It looks like through its description, basically, presence of any creature larger than a rat will set it off. Okay. So
How did it go, Tina?
Loud ringing. Yeah. Okay.
You can put her up. I did one return.
Okay.
And that was done. And then I had another guy come in. I did the whole return, but he was 3/4 drunk. And when I was done, he said TurboTax gave him a better return, so he flaked out.
All right.
I might get called in tomorrow morning early, so I'm gonna get up with you and just get up and have breakfast and be ready to go. I don't go into 4 o'clock tomorrow up at Mount Dora. So I might go in the morning there to help Abby. All right. So what happened?
Okay.
We can hear every word you say to your wife,
Yeah.
by the way.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get you on a push to talk one of these days.
I put my hand around the thing. I don't know why it does that. Go ahead.
Because it's super sensitive. Your mic is. Yeah, it's all right.
All right. Let's get the show on the road here. All right. You guys spend the night. No alarm goes off. You wake up in the morning refreshed. Horses are outside. Nothing happened during the night. Morning breaks, and the rest of the village of Blackbridge awaits you, and the road south.
Perfect.
So.
All right. Everyone's fully healed. Unfortunately, there's no breakfast or anything being served, so you guys can ration it and hit the road. Unless you want
We got
to
a
dally.
cleric that can create food and water. We had two of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you make your way out Blackbridge. Let's check. Let's see what the. Let me advance the calendar here. All right, the drizzle from the night before has become a steady rain. Visibility is 35%, and unfortunately, it's a bit blustery and rainy. But this is what you have when you start to make your way south.
All right, so we're heading along that roadway to the next population center, whatever that is.
That's right. You're heading south
West.
towards where the roads meet, towards Headwater. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So, you guys are you're heading your way south. It's quite rainy. And you do cross, by the way, before you leave town, you do cross over the fabled Black Bridge, which is an interesting bridge. Malvern, if you had time and inclination, you would probably care to stay and study it a bit. And Dabble being as a gnome, you also drew great interest, as does Danor the dwarf. It's kind of a marvel of architecture. This Black Bridge is seamlessly built. You can see it's made of stone, black stone, but you can see no mortar, no joints. You have no idea how it is made. It seems to be quite old, and it definitely has a. You've never seen anything like it in your travels, but no time for
That
an
in the
academic.
fridge. Put it in the fridge. Like,
Affair. So, press on, you do. All right, and let me bring something up. So, you're 3 hours out of you're 3 hours south of Black Ridge. Cloaks wrapped around you. The rain has not let up. It is a bit windy. When let's see, Lorax raises his hand. Well, he's not raising his hand because he's in the back, I guess. He rides up to the front and raises his hand, and you guys know to stop. He says, he looks back to you, says, I hear something, or I thought I saw something up ahead. With that, I will, yeah. Do you
So
guys
the
get on
elf
the
sees
road?
something.
Yeah, he thinks he heard and saw something up ahead. Visibility is reduced, as I said. Do you want to stay on the road? Do you want to get off the road? What do you want to do?
What does my raven sense? It's got really the best vision of anything in the group. Does it see something? Is it scared of something?
Andrew, did the movement towards us or away from us? If it's towards us, we'd get in the woods. If it's away, we'll try to catch up without drawing attention to ourselves.
He thought, Lorax thought he saw a shadow, several shadows in the tree lines up ahead on the left that were moving. But then they may have turned a corner and you didn't see movement again. Let's say that the Raven was on maybe not the same vector as that, but as you telepathically link with him, you kind of give him that knowledge to go forward in that direction. You get the sense that there are multiple figures, not your type, not humans, moving in the woods to the south of you.
Okay. How do you guys want to handle it? Do you want to just
You think
keep
these
going?
are the five? You think these are the five adventurers from before? Is how many figures we counted?
It said not human.
Not yeah,
human.
you got the sense of not human and probably more than five. And again, I think we landed on that second session that you're not going to have exact number, like 13.1 people, but you get a sense of, let's say groups of 5,
No.
5, 10, 15. It's probably in 10 or more. But
So
less
we're
than 20.
outnumbered, probably.
Well, I mean, I could argue that point because the Raven is pretty intelligent and could easily count, but I'm not going to get into it. But I don't care about that. All I care about is not getting ambushed, so that's fine. Do you guys want to go forward, or you want to get off the road? What do you want to do?
If we go forward, are they in a spot to ambush us, Andrew?
You get the sense from the Raven that they're not staying still. It doesn't feel like an ambush, that they're moving. You also
So we're pursuing them, cutting the distance.
You're getting the knowledge that there are also 2 dog or wolf creatures alongside.
Okay, I'm calling the Raven back to me.
Okay. Yeah, they're. Let me bring up the map. I don't know where it went on to. I minimized it myself. All right, so you guys, you're here, and yeah, basically there's a group of 12 not humans and 2 dogs slash wolves or something like that moving in the forest.
I don't
Generally,
see a
this
map, just so you know.
moving in the direction generally the same way you guys are, maybe cutting across it in the woods. You get the sense if you were to not do anything, they might continue on, or you can try to engage them.
I say we just go forward. I mean, we're a powerful group. These are
Mhm.
some kind of humanoids, probably gnolls. I'm not worried about gnolls. So they should be worried about us. So I say
Yeah.
go forward.
Like, unless it's like very obvious that they're either intend harm or like they're very obviously giants, I don't see any point to go mess with them.
Yeah, they're definitely. You don't get the sense they're giants at all.
Yeah, we just continue down the road. Unless somebody has good reason not to.
Okay. Well, it is rainy. It is noisy. It's windy. Visibility is 35%. The elf has great eyes and ears. So I'll give it a probability that you guys miss each other. If you don't, then I will decide what this group does. 0.
All right, well, we're really hard to surprise, just so you know, with the Raven.
You're not going to be
That's one of the
surprised. You know
advantages.
they're there. If anything, they would be
Okay.
surprised. 1 to 50, they see you. 51 to 100, they don't. Yeah, so you guys march on in your normal pace, and you hear the cry of a wolf, a large wolf, and out of the woods, you're not surprised. Again, ahead comes what appears to be a hobgoblin.
Well, you don't see those every day.
And then he peers in the distance and sees you guys riding and makes a yell. And several others of his ilk come out of the woods looking. And that's where we are.
Are they sporting any kind of heraldry or anything? Like Horn Society?
You're too far away. Well, let me back up on that. Hold on. Let me prep this. I assume there's going to be an encounter. Let me just give me a couple minutes, and then I'll come back with the details.
All right.
Once again, this is a complete random encounter.
Well, luckily for us, hobgoblins are smarter than ogres.
Who
So we
speaks
can-
hobgoblin?
Good question. Let me see. I do not speak hobgoblin on the necromancer.
Is Hobgoblin separate from Goblin in this? Because Daenor speaks Goblin.
I'm sure they probably understand goblin.
Yeah, I
I
would say
speak
it's
goblin.
an offshoot. Yeah, I don't think there's a hobgoblin language. I'm sure there's a dialect and some words, but if you speak goblin, you could probably manage hobgoblin.
All right. I'm going to speak to them and ask them about the 5 tax fugitives that just left the town we were previously at.
Oh my god.
And see if they have any information, because they may be entitled to a reward if they'll fill out an affidavit saying which direction they went.
Yeah.
I think you need to start like rolling the dice to see if they're permanently confused and befuddled by the actions of the elf.
I think he needs to apply to be an actual tax collector.
Pretty close.
With how dedicated he is to this bit, he could probably do very well.
It's a long story. I'm trying to work a cloud giant prince. I have a wand of illusion that I want to use when we get into a bigger battle, and my idea was to have like a tournament among the giants to see who could marry this cloud giant princess's hand, but get them all to fight each other so we don't have to kill as many giants ourselves. Get them to fight each other in like a single elimination tournament. Then we go down to one giant to fight instead of 12.
Oh, Idri literally speaks Hobgoblin.
Yeah, I speak Goblin.
Yeah, but
Which
Idri
one?
literally speaks Hobgoblin. Like,
Oh,
for
the
real.
bard.
Separate thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's on our list. Yeah.
Well, that's your character, right, John?
Yeah, that's the bard.
Well, tell her to ask about the tax fugitives, the 5 that were at the end. Describe them. Tell them there's a reward on their head. They could get a percentage of.
They might be hostile right off the top because there are hobgoblins, so we'll have to see here in a second. But but the hobgoblins are not dumb, so they might actually want to parlay.
Right. I mean, it's like this. If they outnumber us 3-1, they'll probably attack. If it's only 2-1, they'll probably listen. If it's even money, they're definitely going to listen.
Well, they're probably going to guess that we're not typical travelers because of our composition, so we'll see how they react.
Are you serious? I hadn't heard that. Oh, it's...
Okay. Yeah,
I mean,
sorry.
if that
I had to prep this.
So are they overtly hostile, or are we parlaying with these things?
Yeah. So let me move. Hold on.
I mean, we got a dwarf, elf, and a half elf in the group, so that's probably not the greatest thing for us off the top with hobgoblins, but who knows? That's why I ask, because there's a lot of politics. I mean, Jax knows this. So in Greyhawk, it's very political, and if these things are hobgoblins, they could be from the Horn Society, and they're definitely hostile. But these might just be on their own. But if they are Horn Society, there could be quite a few of them. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. As you guys come down in the rain, confident in your ability to deal with anything off-road, you hear a cry of a large wolf, clearly a warg, who comes out. There is a large 6.5 foot tall, reddish skinned hobgoblin who looks at the party and makes a yell. And a few others join him, but certainly others are coming their way. So, you know, your knowledge of hobgoblins is they're organized, they're intelligent, they're very evil, and they hate elves. This that is common with all hobgoblins you've ever met. You see no markings on their shields. You don't know if they're affiliated with some group or not. It looks to be a war party, and that's where we stand. So I will give you another action before we get into an encounter here.
All right. Well, Idri's in the very front of the group. She also speaks Hobgoblin. She's half elven, so she's not like immediately going to trigger them, I think. She looks more human than elf. I guess she'll just try to say, Hello, we see you. You see us. We don't. We're not looking for a fight.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys pull up your horses, let me go ahead and throw the map down so you guys are aware of numbers, distances. So let's go ahead and do that.
All right.
Oh, there it goes. All right. My thing's back. I see it.
Cool.
Okay. So this is a generic map, obviously. Make some drawing here.
They're marching in a line.
No.
It looks
That's
like
just
a
how
war
they.
party.
I have yet to distribute them.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is meant to be a tree. This is kind of light forest.
Is the line the road?
Yes.
One behind a tree, two behind a tree.
All right, they're getting pretty damn close.
I don't see us on the map.
We're there to the south of them, southwest of them.
Southwest.
Yeah, use your mouse button, hold your mouse button, you can drag the map around.
Oh, okay. I see us now. All right, all right.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're
Your wheel,
60,
I mean.
you know, number of
I don't know
feet
if that's 5 yards each.
Yeah, I mean, you're ways away. You guys kept
Like-
pulling down the stuff, right? And so, all right, so Idri calls out, "Hey, we're not looking to engage, etc." Blah blah blah. Right. What appears to be the chief comes between the two wargs at the tree line, off the path, and says, what does he say? Let me roll.
I mean, I could instantly get their attention if I really need to here.
The chief sizes you up on the road. He hears what Idris says, and he decides, another day. We may have fun with you, but not today. We have things to do. More or less. Maybe not that elegant or not elegant. That was kind of a stupid thing to say, but nonetheless, they have other pressing matters. He says, "Be away with you. Let the giants take you." And
Giants.
he raises his hands and barks out a command that Idri and Danar pretty much knows is, "We move on." And he starts.
All right.
He starts to move away in the woods.
Well, Idri says, wait 1 second. We can offer a little bit of monetary gain for you in exchange for some information.
He doesn't respond and continues to march into the woods.
Really? Okay. All right. Then we just go. I was going to try to see if they knew anything about giants, but
You just want to let him go? You don't want to just kill them
Just-
so they don't give
just-
away our location?
Just murder.
Hey, we don't want to fight as soon as they turn their back. Okay, now we stab them.
Gonna be murder hobos? No, I don't think we should waste our time with a bunch of
That's fine.
hobgoblins. Between the group would probably have, I don't know, for lucky 15 gold pieces or something. The way our luck has been.
Let them go, and I'm kind of interested what they have to do today.
Well, they mentioned giants at least, so that's a good sign. I mean, it's up. I'm just one player. I'm one player. If anybody else wants to start shooting, it's completely up to you.
What do you think, Jax? Is Jax back? John?
Did he leave?
No.
Jax, yeah, what do you want to do?
Away. Hard. No.
John wants to avoid this fight and just keep moving.
Yeah, Aries does too. 50% of the group wants to keep moving on.
That's fine. We've never done that before, but let's do it.
Oh yeah, it's just like, I mean, if they don't want to fight, why fight? It doesn't seem like there's any reason to.
They're pretty low level, but
They're
you
all
guys can do what you
hobgoblins
want.
on wargs, right?
Yeah, there's 2 wargs. There's roughly 14 hobgoblins, or 12 hobgoblins and a chief, basically.
Let them go.
Yeah, well,
It's an easy fight, but you can let them go. We can avoid it if we can.
yeah, it'd be an easy fight, but it would be another half an hour distraction from our main mission.
Okay, that's fine.
And like I said, they are hobgoblins in the world of
They have
Grail.
seen us, right?
They could have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let them go.
You guys press on?
If we can.
All right.
If you can. If they
Yeah.
haven't already seen you. If they've
They're-
seen you,
They're already taken off. They don't even want to deal with it.
they're good.
All right. You guys press on. Let's add some time. Okay. All right, so you guys make it to where the roads conjoin. John talked about on the map. And
That crossroads is ahead?
yeah,
Okay.
crossroads. There's really no village here. Let's just say there's not. There was a little thing on the map, but there's no named village, no named settlement here, and you know it's maybe another 3 hours south, 4 hours, and you'll be at headwater. It is what time? I didn't. show the
Still
time.
raining?
You said
The-
12
the-
p.m.
The rain has slackened. The rain has definitely slackened. It's still breezy. It is still overcast. But so visibility has definitely risen to at least 70% of visibility. But that's where things stand.
All right, I assume we head on, gentlemen.
Hmm.
All right, we're heading down the
Okay.
road to the south towards Headwater.
Okay. There are no further encounters, and the road's becoming a bit muddier. The Jotun Mountains are getting clearly closer and higher off to the south and the east. And as you crest a hill on the muddy slick, the main road, you come down and you see what appears to be the remnants of headwater. Let me read to you. Okay. The ruins of Headwater. Headwater was once a small but thriving. Sorry, my speak to talk button is a button on my mouse that if it's wrongly positioned will it's the same as the back button with whatever I'm doing. So I had this load it up. Let me.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I won't read the preamble there. Basically, you see all the structures have been completely torn down. There is nothing but half partial structures in a large town. The road runs right through it, and you can.
There's no traffic, no people.
There's no people that you see. There's no sign of life.
There's not any leftover chickens and cows or anything around.
There's no animal life. There's no human life that you see.
Does I launch my Raven up so we can take a look down? Does it notice any corpses anywhere?
Any drag
Um,
marks, like bodies being dragged off?
Yeah, no. Hold on.
It's been picked clean, this place. It's sounding pretty bleak.
Your Raven comes back. It circles ahead for a little bit. You don't see any. You don't feel like you see any corpses or weirdness. You did. There was perhaps what the Raven thought, and he looked again and again. Didn't see it again, but he thought he spied movement in one of the partial structures in the town.
Okay, that'll work.
You want me to try to sneak around back of that building when you tell me where it is, John, and then everybody else go in through the front and distract them? Maybe I can get in the back. Or walk past the front of it, all you guys, like you're not paying any attention to it, and I'll just try to sneak in the back of it and see what I can see.
Sounds like a valid enough plan. Yeah, why not? That's your specialty. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, hide in shadows, move silently, Andrew. Try to sneak up on it, and then the rest of them should distract whoever's in that building, because there's what, 6 of us? How many are in our party, John? 8?
Six total.
6.
Plus
So
two
there'll be
Ravens.
5. All right. So there's 5 people moving around in the front of the building that should attract whatever attention in there. And I'm going to try to sneak in and move around back and see if there's a back entrance into this building.
Okay, I hear you.
There's I would imagine there's no fires burning. This has been several days plus rain, so there's probably. But do we notice any smoke just on the outside chance?
No, it's been 2 weeks. Any smoke has been put out by the rain and time.
All right, it's figured. All right,
Let me.
that's kind of the general plan. We'll just keep going.
Footprints, but
You 5 can probably make some noise to attract its attention so it's not looking at me.
start talking very, very loud.
I don't think we need to make any extra. I mean, if something doesn't see us, if something doesn't like see us in this desolate town marching in with 5 horses, they're blind, like blind. So yeah, don't worry about that. But you might want to roll some dice for like move silently or something.
I'll roll whatever Andrew tells me to roll when he tells me to roll.
These are the major structures on the. These are the major structures in town. There are some smaller ones, but these are the major ones that are partial. The Raven thought he saw movement
Do you want to label them 1, 2, and 3 so we know which buildings they are?
here. Well, they're all. You just. Sure. Okay.
Oh, okay. One. That's 2 over here across the road, I guess. 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. Okay. Your 2s are bad. Where's
Yeah.
where did we think that? What building has the creature that we saw the movement in?
The Axe, Building 5.
5. Okay. So you guys should walk right down the main road, and I guess I'm going to try to duck behind building 2 and then sneak up behind building 5. So I'll use building 2 as cover to get around just going down the road. When it turns to the left, the 5 guys will go down the road. I'll keep going behind building 2 and then cut up northeast to get behind the corner of building 5. You got the plot there, Andrew, pretty much?
Yeah, you're sneaking behind. Yeah, got it. I got it. I know. You're going.
I figured we'd be coming from the north, but
Right, but staying on the road is what most people would do, and whoever's
No.
there would be observing you, right?
yeah. But I mean, I thought we'd be
Yeah.
coming from the opposite side of the map.
In accordance to how we're actually traveling on the map.
Right, but I'm saying we would be,
From
if we
north
just go
down.
up down the road, we're going east, and then we go
Yeah,
north.
but we shouldn't be. Well, that's my point. It's like, look, let's see here. Hold on.
Well, the fact that Andrew draws the map wrong has nothing to do with it. I mean,
Hey, south is north, Homer.
I guess technically he could easily just turn the whole map upside down.
it doesn't make any difference. That's the map. Building 5 is where the guy is. That's the main road, so just go down the main road. Like
Yeah, he just
normally.
reversed it. So now it
What are
makes
you doing?
complete. Put north to south and south to
that's
north.
just orientation. It happens in Google Maps too. This is what you're doing. So
There you
you're
go.
going south. Just yes, this polarity. Don't worry about it. All right, guys, you're making this a lot more complicated than it is. All right, there is.
Dick's making it complicated.
All right.
The rest of us are
All right,
just
so
along.
are you guys are you discussed this? You stopped briefly. It's lightly raining and windy. The thief has peeled off some time back and is going from tree to tree, from structure to structure, moving silently. I'd rather do it rather than doing it in aggregate. Or rather individually, let's do it in aggregate. Roll one time, hide in shadows, move silently, and I'll give you a plus 10 on the move silently because it's raining.
Move silently.
Okay, you were quiet. Now, were you
Hide in
kept in
shadows.
shadows? Yeah. All right, so you're up on the backside of the building, no problem.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you guys you're not waiting for this to happen, right? You're forging down the road.
That's the plan.
Sounds like what we were doing to me.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Chatting loudly. Which comes natural for a gnome.
What do I see, Andrew?
All this for a lonely wandering pig, probably.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Starving child.
You crept up in the back.
What do I
You
see
peer
through the window?
I guess but there's no window left, but there are some down timbers on the backside.
hole.
You peer in,
Yeah.
and there seems to be a cloaked figure, kind of looking outwards towards the approaching party.
All right, I'm going to try to sneak in closer and get behind him and put my sword up to his throat and tell him not to move.
Give me a second. What are you doing? You're outside the building, and you want to go into the building?
Is there a way to get into the building to where I can get to him or not?
You'd have to go around to 5. It's
To
kind
the
of like
front?
crumpled down. Where 5 is an opening. Yeah.
I mean, I can't really tell what type of creature it is.
It's a human.
Anything.
It's a human or
It's
a
a-
humanoid. cloaked, with a long bow strapped to his back.
Okay, does he have any weapons in his hand?
Not that you can see.
All right, I'm gonna do ventriloquism, like the voice is coming from the guys running down the road. You in there, come out with your hands up. See if I can get them to go out the front door.
Okay, so you yell into him, hey, you come out to the front door. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the ventriloquism skill.
Okay,
I don't know
hold
where
on.
my thing went.
Okay, so, hey, you come out. Startled, he looks around and he puts his hand to his mouth and lets out a sharp whistle. He comes outside, along with probably 4 to 5 others from other structures. They come outside and they coalesce. You see cloaked figures come out from all these buildings and converge on the front entrance of 5. What do you guys do?
It's still raining, right?
Yes, still raining.
They all look human. Or
Yeah, they're humanoids. In fact, they're all dressed with wilderness type attire. They've got boots and cloaks on. They all seem to have bows and a long sword or a dagger at their side.
No insignia, obvious insignia on them, or a royal seal.
No, you see no type of insignia.
They have all the same color cloaks on?
They're all natural color. There's no bright colors here. They're brown or green, or variants thereof.
So they're not uniforms.
No, not at all. They as a group come out and raise their hands and say, "Well, hold on, friends, hold on. Clearly you've got sharper eyes than we thought you had credit for. We've not been detected in many the travelers through here. What's your business through this destroyed town that we are currently squatting in?"
Why are you squatting in this town?
Well, that depends on the answer of what you're doing, you see. Intel gathers intel. My answer may be colored by the information you give me.
We're here to do a property appraisal for taxation purposes. Do you own these properties?
He looks pleadingly at the other 5 of you. Now, seriously, what are you doing through here, dressed in plate? I've never seen a tax collector in my life in plate. So, perhaps I'm not as forthcoming as I ought to be. Let me state my business transparently, and then see if there's problems thereafter. My name is Imago. I am the head of the order of a band of what you might call rangers. We are scouting this territory. We're using these partial structures as a base of operations to scout out the incursions of giants nearby. Now tell me, what is your
This
business?
name wasn't in the book from the inn, right? The guest book?
No, this is not one of the people who stay at the inn, for sure. And they fit the description of what you might think a wilderness ranger might be, right? They're kind of earthen-colored, longbow carrying people.
We have no problems for you. We're also appraising these buildings, and we're moving on to the giant fortress to appraise it next and collect taxes on it.
Idri says, "My friend is an eccentric. You'll just have to excuse him.
That was
We're
gathered
traveling."
3 seconds into his speech about taxes. Yeah, so
Go ahead.
let's cut to the chase, friends. Are you friends or are you in alliance or not with the Giants?
Not an alliance.
Yeah, I look at Idri looks at the gnome and the dwarf and kind of smiles and nods at them. Do we
Yeah,
really look like we'd be in alliance with giant?
Well, stranger things have happened, but I suppose it'd be a long day for both a gnome and a dwarf to be in alliance with it. But again, I've seen stranger things for money. Men's hearts can be pretty shallow when greedy. Nonetheless,
Money.
we escorted a tribe of you, a group like you, 3 days ago, up into the hills where we know the giants are located. I suppose we could do the same for you, should you have this need.
Well, now you can ask him, Dick. That's the other group they're talking about.
Oh, the fugitives, the smugglers. Describe them and give us their location. You may be
One of-
up for a reward.
Well, one of them is definitely a dwarf with an axe.
So what are you asking this guy?
Idri says one of them was a dwarf with a large axe.
Yeah, sounds right. There were 5 of them. They were also hunting the giants. Any foe of the giants is a friend of ours. Again, we will escort you up there, or you be on your way, and we have some things we need to accomplish today.
They had
Let 'em escort
stayed
us up.
They had stayed at Blackridge just before us. They'd signed the register. That's why we were aware of them. We're making our way towards the Steading where these hill giants apparently
Yes.
are living.
Well, we can point you the way. Or we can direct you, take you nearby. At least it's your choice. But at least let us give you instructions on how to get near there.
What do you think, fellas? That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Just have them just bring us right there.
Get
Yeah,
just get
let
right
'em-
there instead of fumbling around.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Okay. He says he confers with his fellows. He says, "My team will take care of the scouting we must do further afield to the north and the west today. I myself will take you." He says, "While I don't have a horse, I'm used to not having one. I'll run alongside of you, and we can be near the Steading in about 3 hours, 2.5. We make good time."
Great. Idri introduces everybody, blah, 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 blah. Do they need anything? Like, provisions,
Nope.
money?
Nope, they require nothing. Perhaps if you want to repay in kindness, anything you learn, assuming that your head is not going to be used for their taxes, if you return here, then feed us any intel you may have of the giants, their numbers. We can tell you that they are run by a chief. His name is Nostra. It's no secret because in Giantish, they have warnings about coming into the land of Nostra. Nonetheless, we ignore those warnings and we freely scout. But we must take care because they are more cunning than they've been in the past.
Interesting. We've been running into a lot of ogres on our journey. 2 different encounters. One of them was led by a frost giant, of all things.
Yes, he is known to us. There is a rogue frost giant north of here. A bit of cowardly, that one.
Licking his wounds.
So you're the group, huh? We had heard that the Johann and his band of men have had a bit of a spanking there up north. In fact, take good care. Johann has put a bounty out on your head and described you most faithfully, actually, now that I think about it.
And we'll tell them about the one ogre we got to actually pay taxes.
Well,
And
they
ask them
never-
if their hunting licenses are up to date.
They never were a bright bunch, were they? Okay, let's be off. All right.
All right.
So he takes you, without further ado. He tries to distance himself with Lorax and the hunting and the taxes. So he's jogging ahead, and you guys are cantering, I guess, with your horses. You make your way into the foothills. It is, like in the spring. The rivers are running pretty. It stopped raining, by the way. The rivers are running pretty full, of course, with the defrost. The part of the Jotun Mountains that you're in are not snow-capped. They're just rocky. He does mention as you guys are traveling to towards the Steading, that the Steading perplexedly and oddly is almost always there. There's a weird weather pattern about the Steading. Be prepared. It's always raining there. It's always wet. You can't much light a fire. There's a series of caves where you can, in fact, light such a fire. Just be careful not to vent the smoke appropriately, as not to invite curious giants to your location. But you will have no luck starting fires in this, what will be the weather that you're going to encounter. Okay. You guys are going on like single lane path. Your horses are able to navigate. It is fine. After about 2 hours, short of his word, he points out some cave heads at the side of the hill. He said, the giants don't often use this path, that's why we're on it. They tend to prefer rockier routes when they come down. For whatever reason, they don't often come this way. You might be safe. If you need to camp here, you might be safe. But just ahead, I will go no further. About, I don't know, 1,000 yards along this path, you'll crest a hill between a large rock on your left, and you will see what is the Steading of Nostra. That is where his men, his giants hold court, and we have been tracking the comings and goings of traffic there. What we can tell you is that there is a high amount of traffic for what is a pretty normally dull hill giant gathering. So people come and people go. No humans, certainly giants come and go. There must be another path in there that we're unaware, underground perhaps, because it doesn't account for the things we see in there. But nonetheless, take good care. It is quite dangerous, and there are quite a lot of giants within the Steading. Any questions before I leave?
What's the average number that you've counted?
Well,
Average. 20, 30, 40?
I would say within the Steading, there's probably no less than 40 giants.
Oof, okay.
But this is a guess. They look much the same to us from time to time. Drunk, stupid, petty. There could be as few as 20. There could be as much as 40 to 50.
Even at 20. Out.
Well, thank you for your help. We appreciate it.
Yes.
All right.
With that, he leaves, and you guys have a choice. You can avail yourselves of some cave heads, or you can press on to the Steading. Up to you
What time of night is it? Day?
That's a good question. Let me advance the day.
I'm thinking like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, closer
Oh,
to like 6
yeah.
p.m. Yeah. It's about 6 p.m. Sun's starting to fall.
Go in with the darkness.
Up to you.
It'd probably be easier to sneak around.
Well, several of
Probably
you
right
have
in front.
infravision.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like you guys want to check out the Steading.
Yep.
And 4 out of 6 have infravision, so.
I'll try to sneak up ahead of everybody.
Well, guys, I've been dying to bring this map out. I'm finally able to bring this map out. Yay. All right, let's do it. Where's
I don't
the
know
map?
if we should be excited or concerned by that.
Yes, be very, very
Both.
concerned. All right, and I've got to. This is the old D&D. I'm going to give you the old D&D look at this thing, right? So you guys crest the hill, right as the waning light is fading. This is what you see in all 1977 glory. This is the Steading of the Hill Giants. This is a wooden structure, quite large, that you see. It's a large compound with high roofs and a center section that's quite large. It abuts next to the hills. It is in fact, yes, raining. There are large kind of gate all around it. The typical timbers of this, the logs that make this up, are about 3 feet in diameter. These are not small logs. And you don't see movement on the outside just yet. And there's a single path into a double wide door on the left. That's what you see from the hill. And more importantly, this is the original thing from the old module. I am going to put you outside this door. Of course, you, if you'd rather not, that's fine. Be there. I assume you want to send the Raven up and look for things. You let me know what you want to do.
What does the Raven see, Andrew?
No, you guys tell me if that's what you want to do. I don't mean to
Well,
prescribe. I'm just
yeah.
describing. I'm going to stop describing. You guys tell me whatever it is you want to do.
I'll let the Raven fly up high enough that it can get a good look, but I'm probably going to end up sending it home at this point soon. So, but yeah, what is it? Does it see any giants?
It's no, it doesn't see any giants. It doesn't fly by. It's up high. You see this. You can, in your mind's eye, you can kind of see the general structure. You do get a mental note that there is a place within the structure on the outside, inside, but not inside, as it were, inside the fence, but not inside the housing. There are
Like
several
a courtyard.
Yeah, courtyard. There are several wolf-like creatures. Maybe again more wargs. There.
Okay, so they got some guard dogs, so to speak. All right. All right, I call my Raven back. At this point, I'm just gonna. I've got the note already pre-prepared. I'm basically gonna add on some basic location directions,
Okay.
which would put us like east of Headwater by so many miles that my necromancer counted on the way here. And then I'm just telling the Raven, head back to the tower, so to speak, wherever my handful of followers live, so that somebody will have some idea of where we are, just in case this all goes sideways.
Good night.
Okay, no problem. All right, so yeah, you do your note. That's what you said you were going to do. So Ares, Malvern's got a stronghold elsewhere within Greyhawk, not terribly far, but somewhere. He's got the men at arms that kind of fold into him, that he's paying, that follow him, and he has released his familiar back to that stronghold to deliver that note.
Yeah, the basic instructions are, if I'm not heard from in like 2 weeks, send help, kind of thing. So,
Collect my body.
Right. Here's what I want to be sung at my funeral. A little Bon Jovi here. Okay, so all right, so you do that. Do you guys approach the Steading, or do you want to stay out? What do you want to do?
So we can clearly see smoke arising from some of the buildings, probably that main one.
It looks like
Yes.
there's two entrances, right? One
Yeah,
where
it
the
does.
path leads up to, and the other one down there where there's double doors to the right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get my image back up. I don't remember two entrances. I know of a single entrance.
there's two. There's a gate, and then there's like a gatehouse.
Oh. Yeah, into the courtyard. Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's the road that leads into the covered entrance, which on the back side of that there is a kind of a tower, a guard tower. There is a double door into the courtyard, which is where the Raven saw a bunch of four-legged things.
In the guard tower, is there any lights on?
You better say light.
You see no lights in the guard tower.
Can't see any
Do I see any?
torches or
Do I see any
torchlight anywhere.
people? Any
Uh,
objects? Any body?
as you're peering out of the guard tower into the guard tower, it's dark. You're in for vision. You're obviously at the physics of the angle is such that you can't see very well. But no, you don't detect any heat from the angle you're at down below.
You guys want me to climb up the wall of the guard tower and see if I see anybody in there? John? Or do you want to just walk through the front door there? John? Ares?
I've got rope of
What's up?
climbing.
Checks?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Climbing.
Yeah, I would say
Climb
go
up.
ahead and scout it. I mean, we could wait a little bit so it gets darker.
Yeah, that would be better.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to hit my push to talk button.
All right, well, I guess we'll wait a little bit till it's a little darker and then sneak up as long as I don't see anybody seeing me.
Okay, so I put you guys on the map. Let me know if you can see it okay.
All right.
I can see it.
Yep.
It's raining.
That it is. It's raining. You guys are outside the double doors. I'll move you further back. You're probably not this close.
It's raining giants. Hallelujah, it's raining giants.
Somehow I got Idri targeting Thabalbean. Hold on.
Yeah. Quit that.
All right. See if I can go up the climb up the guard tower at on the south side.
Okay, so if you want to climb up the guard tower on the south side, please move yourself that way. You're going to have to go to the south and west.
Okay, you see how I move this map around so I can see myself. Zoom to
Just click
fit.
your icon, yeah. Click your figure.
I'm trying to do that. That's me. Move it down this way. wherever the south wall is and quietly try to climb the wall.
All right, so you are back here. Okay, this is where you are basically. Okay, there is. Let me get to where I need to be here.
There looked like it was a little tower from the picture,
There is
just
There's
past where
yeah.
like 40 or 50 feet further to the west.
That's right. Yep. I am just getting to that part.
There is like a window or something I can look in or crawl through?
You would have to climb. You'll have to climb.
Climb up and look through.
Yeah, I'm just reading, rereading where we're at here. Okay. Yep.
Brushing up
Yep,
on
you
your
can,
doom.
and we will await that outcome next week because it is 9/11. We've been at this for 3 hours, and I have to wake up nice and early. So this is a great stopping
All right,
point.
Andy.
And we are finally at the studying of the hill giants. So now the fun begins.
All right. See you guys next week.
40
Nice meeting
giants
you,
was
Aries.
not fun.
All right, yeah, Aries, you're welcome to join. I really appreciate you coming, man. I'd love to have you back, but up to you. We'll do it next Sunday at 6 if you're up for it.
You have to come back. We've got 40 giants, bro.
It's interesting so far. It'll definitely take a little bit to get used to how the system proper. And it'll take me a long time to get used to voices and who's who.
No problem. You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Well, you know who the tax elf is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
I'm still trying to figure out which one is that because again, voices are putting voices to
Lorax.
the. Okay.
Lorax the Lucky.
Lorax the Lucky.
Yeah. But yeah, we're still figuring it out, man. We're years into this, and we're still figuring it out. As far as we're trying to marry fantasy grounds and external sources like Syrinscape and Kinkubot, and we're trying to marry, the 2E rules that we're not fully aware of, and still, what does this spell do exactly? But we'll figure it out. Not a problem.
As long as we're having fun, that's all that matters.
That's what
Take it
matters.
easy, fellas.
All right, guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
See y'all next
Thank
week.
you all for inviting
Bye.
me, and thank you for running.
Yeah, no problem.
And thanks. Appreciate it.
See you guys.